Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we've got another topic that is crucial for anyone venturing into the world of real estate investing. Regardless of who you are, understanding what not to do is just as important as knowing what to do. So we are delving into the don'ts for real estate investors, either you are investing in lands or buildings. But before we dive in, if we haven't met already, my name is Arakunrin Ayomide Toheeb. I talk about all things real estate, sales, motivations, and self-development. So if you're seeing this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss a video with me and you stay updated on all things real estate. Now, let's get started on the key don'ts that every real estate investor should be aware of to ensure a successful and profitable journey. Our first don't revolves around do not fail to make a plan. The first thing you need to do is to make a plan. The last thing you want to do is to buy a house or a land without having any plan as to why and what you want to buy. I know everyone wants to become a landowner or a homeowner, but you must make sure you plan accordingly. Before making any commitments or payments, you need to plan, and it is your plan that will decide on what your purpose is and what type of property are you looking for. For example, let's say your purpose is to buy a land for investment. You already have a clear direction as to the kind of location you can buy, which is mostly a less developed location with potentials. But if your purpose is to buy a land for development, you are buying a land in a developed location. Another illustration is, let's say you are buying a house this time around. Having a purpose is to know why you are buying the house. Is it for short let or renter? Maybe it is for you or your family. When you are clear on that, then you can decide on whether you are buying a bungalow, a terrace, a duplex, and the number of units you will need. So the first don't is do not fail to have a plan or make a plan. The second don't is do not fail to research. Before buying any material things aside properties, most people compare different models. They ask a lot of questions and trying to determine whether the purchase they are considering is worth the money. The due diligence that goes into purchasing a property, either a house or a land, should even be more rigorous. And there are also research considerations for each type of real estate investor, whether a personal homeowner, a future landlord, or a land developer. So you need to ask, or you should ask, a lot of questions about not only the property but also the area, the neighborhood in which it is located. So make sure you do your research, and I've often said this in most of my videos, always do your research very, very well. Another don't for real estate investor is do not do everything on your own. Many buyers think they either know it all or can close a real estate transaction on their own just because they want to cut costs of paying necessary experts they needed in navigating the buying process. While you might have completed several deals in the past that went well, the process may not go as smoothly in every transaction, and there will be no one you can turn to if you want to fix an unfavorable real estate deal. So as a real estate investor, you should always tap every possible resources and befriend experts who can help you make the right purchase. At a minimum, a list of potential experts should include a savvy real estate agent or a real estate consultant or a realtor, a competent surveyor, a handyman, and a good property lawyer. Such experts should be able to alert the investors to any flaws in the home or the land purchase, or in the case of a property lawyer, they may be able to warn you of any defects in the title or contract that could come back to haunt you down the line. So always make sure you don't do these things on your own and hire experts to navigate the buying process for you. Another don't for real estate investor is don't forget real estate is local. As a real estate investor, you need to learn about the local markets to make sure you are making the right decision. Making the right decision is likely to help you turn your investments into profits. That means you need to drill down on land values, home values, your levels of inventory, supply and demand issues, and more. Developing a few for these parameters will help you decide whether or not to buy any particular property. So always make sure you understand your local market, and I have always said it in some of my videos that make sure you research your local market before you make any purchasing decision. The last don't for any investor is do not overpay. This issue is somewhat tied to the point about doing your research. Searching for the right house can be time consuming and frustrating, no doubt. So when potential buyers find the properties that actually meet their needs and wants, they are naturally anxious to have the seller accept their bid. So now, the problem with being anxious is that anxious buyers tend to overbid on properties. Overbidding on a house can have a water effect of problems. So to find out whether your dream investment has too high of a price tag, start searching what other similar homes in the area have sold in recent months. Better still, a real estate broker should be able to provide this information with relative ease. So there will always be other opportunities, even if the negotiation process bogs down or fails. The odds are in your favor that another house out there within the neighborhood will meet your needs. You just need to be patient in the search process. So as a real estate investor, you need to take into consideration these zones so as not to make the wrong decision on your investments. Do not fail to make a plan. Do not fail to research. Do not do everything on your own. Do not forget real estate is local. And lastly, do not overpay. That calls it a wrap on today's episode. If you find this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to hit the subscribe button to never miss a video with me. Until next time, peace.